Thank you, Chairman Bilirakis. Autonomous vehicles hold the promise of improving safety, expanding mobility, and growing our economy for the future. Fortunately, our nation holds a competitive edge in developing and deploying these technologies. According to KPMG, the United States is among the top 5 most prepared countries for AVs. By contrast, Japan ranks 11th, Germany ranks 14th, and China ranks 20th. But we must preserve and expand this advantage by charting a course that is also in line with the fundamental American values of safety, equity, and workforce protections. AVs will not save lives if they do not operate safely and adhere to state and local traffic laws. They will not bridge the mobility divide if we weaken enforcement of the Americans with Disabilities Act and preempt state and local accessibility laws. AVs will not benefit society if crash victims and their families do not have the right to seek justice in the courts. And AVs will not create jobs and grow wages if we don't address how AVs may displace workers. We also cannot simply dust off 6-year-old legislation and ignore the substantial issues that have emerged in recent years. We can now see these vehicles in action. Troubling safety incidents are mounting. Liability loopholes are emerging. Workforce impacts are becoming more apparent. So I appreciate the Republican majority's willingness to discuss drafts authored by Representatives Dingell and Latta at this hearing today. I've committed to both of them to work together to find a bipartisan path that promotes the safe, responsible deployment of AVs, and I hope the Republican majority will allow their bipartisan process to move forward and to bear fruit, because a partisan approach stands no chance at ever becoming law. But I'd now like to yield the remainder of my time to Representative Dingell, the author of one of the discussion drafts, who continues to push us that we must address this and pass some legislation. I yield to Representative Dingell.